What's up, YouTube? Just messing around here, getting ready to go to the casino here in a little bit. Just wanted to mess around with my stick right throw. I just have a feeling that I'm not going to be able to get to stick left on any of the tables. Last couple times I've been there, they've only had a couple tables open upstairs. All the tables downstairs were pretty much closed, so looks like Scott is going to join me. I sent a message out to Sam, see if he wanted to join us also, because Sam and I will be heading to Detroit this weekend. So for Friday night, Saturday night, and probably Sunday morning. So anyways, we'll go ahead and I just want to kind of mess with this stick right through a little bit, just because I haven't had opportunity to shoot too much from over here, and I really want to kind of log some field numbers. I think that's probably how I'm gonna play tonight. When I shoot, I'm gonna be hopping the fields and looking for some quick hits. Kind of like to do that. Kind of like to mess around from stick right if I can get over there, just because stick left, I can tell you right now, it's going to be like standing room only over there. That's how it's been lately anyway, so we'll go ahead and take a look. Yeah, buddy. Get that arm warmed up. Yeah, I'm trying to, man. Doing all these testing strategies wear on you, man. It'll wear on you because you don't want to spend a whole lot of time. Alright, well, we're back live now. Wife was calling in the middle of it. Anyways, we'll go ahead and get a couple throws in. See where we're at. 5, 3, 8. Just want to get some number check in. Check on you guys. See how the New Year's treating you. Who's playing where. Craps numbers. I like stick right. Cross table, I like the 6-2, 6-4 cross 6 set. For craps numbers, field numbers, that's what I'm throwing right now. Stick left, I like the ones on top. For craps numbers, any variation of that was really long. That should be yep, that's a 7. That's a shit throw. Yeah, it just really depends. I like to go cross 6 for field numbers. Cross 6. Once I get warmed up here, I'll get them dropped in. I'm coming in a little short and low right now. Short and low, but I'll start working my way up. That was a 6. But yeah, that's kind of where I like to mess around with, and then I'll switch it up from there. Once I start getting in my landing zone. That was nice. Even though it was the 7, it was a nice shot. Yeah, I probably haven't thrown from stick right, I'd probably say in a month. On this side of the table. At least a month. That's where I like to be at, right there. That's a hard 6. That's a hard 6. I like that shot. Press. I got the strategy I want you to try. Could I suggest it? Hey, those shots that look. Yeah, I know. Yeah, nothing. I mean, there's nothing more disappointing than putting one down on the felt. Release is perfect. Hit the landing zone, and it just looks sweet, and it's just not. But I'm trying to stay low and to the front here. Man, the 7s are popping up. I'm gonna have to roll out of this one, or come up a little bit higher. But yeah, it takes me that's why it's nice having a table at my house, especially before we go to the casino. I could try different ideas, so I kind of have an idea what's working for me that day. There's a 639 right there. 639. I might do a little hedge hopping 6-8 tonight. I'm thinking I might do that. That way I can use the field press up. Like I said, Scott's going to be there, so he'll probably be running some kind of common variation iron cross or something. Not quite sure what he's going to do. Crank against each other. Yeah, it depends. A lot of people think, oh, that's a 7. It really kind of depends on the set. I kind of like them clicking like that. Because one is like kind of like a trap. One knocks the other one down. That's a 3-2-5. It just depends on where you're placing them and what you're planning on doing with them. Right now, I'm just kind of getting my distance figured out. I'm looking right at that 4. Right, that was a little long, but right at that 4 fire bet right in this area. And then for field numbers, I like to kind of trap them over against the right side there. That's what I like to do. Right over behind where the dealer's sitting. Right there. 3-1. Yeah, this is like a completely different throw than like a stick left throw, because this is the dice are more out in front of me instead of like down to where it's like a swing. This is more like a pickup. Picking my hands up. And my wife's sending a message to the kids. There we go. Kind of picking my hands up and trying to drop them over top of the chips. So I'll show you what I'm talking about. Usually, so obviously the stick right, the layout would be different, right? So the dealer would have chips like this, right? That's basically where they would be at, just for a visual, so you can kind of see. You gotta think about the layout being flipped around. But for stick right, I like to shoot from over here, just because the way my table is set up. This is a lot like how the Jack's table layout is. Down here, that's why I built it like this. So I'll show you how I like to play. So the dice or the chips are right there. I usually just come right over top of them just like that. That's a hard 4. A lot of field numbers, a lot of craps numbers. Trying to get paid in that don't come when I'm playing like that, or I'm trying to either hop the field and really try to get dialed in here, because feeling, there we go, starting to get there. There's that 9, 6, 3, 9. Yeah, it takes a little bit to get warmed up going from stick left throw or random throwing. Can you show how holding the dice? Sure. So let me flip this around. Let me see here. I can do it like this. Let me flip this around. Hang tight. Let's see what that looks like. All right, yep. So I'll just do this for a minute. So if you don't want to see how I'm doing this, then don't. But basically, I just spun the camera on. You should be able to see that pretty good. That's about where I'm standing at, stick right. My hand's gonna be right about where that 8's at. So this is stick right 1 on a 12-foot table, right here, right about 7.5 feet. So I see you should be able to see that, right? Yeah. All right. So standard grip, right? You're like this, and you're throwing from stick left, right? That's what stick left looks like. So that means the dice are coming in, rotating, and depending on if they're leveled, they're going to hit and go one way or the other, right? So for stick right, what I do is I flip them around. So that's 6-2, 6-4, 6-2, 6-4. I'm coming over top. I'm laying my hand straight over top of the dice, middle finger, right up the seam, and I'm just kind of gripping them. I'm clawing the dice like that. I don't know if you can see that or not. But it's like I'm making a big C with my hand, right? And then what I'm doing is I'm turning my whole body. I'm turning my whole body and I'm facing my landing zone. So I'm throwing with my hand straight like this. I line the dice up to where I'm shooting at. Hopefully you can see that okay. So I'm lining the dice up to where I'm shooting. I come over top, and then all I'm doing is I'm going right at the landing zone. So I'm not throwing sideways like on a stick left throw. I'm picking my hand straight up, and all I'm doing is I'm just dropping the dice right over top. Just like that. I'm just dropping them right in the landing zone. So let me see if I can switch this around. Let's see if I can switch this around a little bit. Come over here. Sorry for moving around so much. I just want to see if I can get the whole throw. That way you can kind of see what I'm talking about. Some people are into dice setting. Some people don't really care about it. Well, let me, you know what? Let me take a second here, folks. Let me take a second. Adjust this stand. Just for a couple throws. Hang in there with me. Just for a couple throws. I'll do it like this, just so you can kind of see like what my whole body mechanics look like. Hopefully the mic's gonna pick up from this distance, but should be okay. So this is stick right. So you know where the landing zone's at, right? So breaking down, stick left, right? You're lined up and you're shooting down the line. Right? Stick left or stick right is completely different because the rotation of the dice is completely different. So for me, I like 6-2, 6-4 cross six set. So I'll line them up like this. I'll try to turn the dice towards the landing zone. Come over top with a claw grip, 3-finger claw grip. I'll grab the dealer will be standing here. I'll grab the end rail and I'll line myself up because all I'm doing is coming straight up. I'm not throwing, I'm not picking up, I'm coming straight over top from my landing zone. Just like that. That's all I'm looking to do. Just come right over top, dropping them in, and trying to hit that landing zone perfectly. So that's the idea. Hopefully that answered your question. So we'll go ahead and just keep messing with this. Hopefully the moving around isn't too horrible. Let's see if I can adjust this. Sorry about that. Thanks, Chris. Yeah, and just some people are into it. This year I really wanted to kind of break down the mechanics of shooting for those that are actually interested in shooting. There's a lot to be desired about some people that say that they're dice setting. There's a difference between setting dice and actually setting dice. We all can put different numbers on there, but you gotta break it down. I'm gonna try this angle a little bit. There's Mr. Bear back there. He's checking me out. That's my mascot. But right there, I'm just gonna throw from here. You should be able to kind of see where I'm at. Then I got a couple more minutes until everybody shows up. So let me go ahead and get some practice in. This is kind of like an unorthodox style of throwing, but if you can lock it up, and I'm not able to see the chat. If you can figure this out, this is, for me, it's probably one of the most, trustworthy ways of shooting. I mean, from here, from stick left, right, with your hand, no matter where you place your hand at, hitting that same mechanic every time is just muscle memory. Well, this is just muscle memory also, but the release has to be spot on from the front, because if you release too quickly, I mean, you're gonna be dropping your dice in the middle of the table. So let me go ahead and just get some rolls in. I kind of like to I start here, I just kind of turn and just drop. As soon as I'm there, touch the felt and go. So we got ourselves an 8. All over that 6. I'll get some box cars out of the deal, some 6-4-10, 6-3-9. really like this this set. Oh yeah, there it is. There's my 314. Just gonna start getting close to my craps numbers, and let's see if we can start going off to the right side here, hitting the wall. Nice little clinker. Got ourselves the 5. Yeah, I feel like when I get in the zone from stick right with this throw, I can throw for days. It's just super comfortable. It's not very fatiguing. They'll slow you down. You start hitting some numbers, they'll slow you down anyways. So those just died perfectly. That's a 3 craps 3. Just hit the landing zone and stuck like a gymnast. 6'2", 6'4", cross 6 set. I appreciate you guys coming along for this little throwing session. Just having some fun, trying to get warmed up for tonight. Bam, drilling it. 3 craps back to back. Just now I'm just feeling my oats, as my dad would say. Just kind of in the zone, smacking the landing zone. Nice and warmed up. Got the touch. Okay, so you get away from stick right too long. It's kind of a weird. It's like I got to come all the way across with my hand. It's not very comfortable. Because this is more comfortable in a neutral position, right? So you got to kind of turn your hand over. I just kind of do it at the last second, get lined up, and let it go. That was a shit throw. That left one came out a little hot. Let's see here. A couple more, and then I'm going to have to get going because the wife and kids are on their way home. And we got some stuff to do. Here we go. Right there. That's perfect. There's a 6-5-1, easy 6. So, sorry if I missed your guys' comments. Let me get over here a little bit. I do appreciate you stopping by. Let's see if we can check the messages real quick. Alright, let's see. Someone put an X on what that means. What numbers are you facing up? Okay, so cross 6, so a 6 is on the top, 6-2, 6-4, from left to right. 6-2 on the left die, 6-4 on the right. Perfect, thank you. Great mechanics rundown. Where did you get your table layout? I had Steve from Casino for You did my table layout. Yes, I have to hold a certain way. I really like 3V formation. Yeah, 3V is pretty good, especially from stick left. Awesome, bro. Thank you. Can you show? Try the all 7-7 set. Yeah, I have a video on the all 7 set. Multiple videos on the all 7 set, and I've thrown it many times. I can use the all 7 set for a 7 or to avoid the 7 based on landing zone. Actually, El Toro challenged me a while back for the all 7 set, and I think I threw it either 27 or 29 times before the 7. I like it. Not a big fan of it from stick left, or I'm sorry, from stick right, but it's just where I'm at. Let me get a couple more in here just to check it, like right there. Kind of like that dead middle. That's that 6 again. Right on the pass, so it'd be right in front of the dealer. And then my craps number is up on the far right side there. Like that, click, click. That's my yo. 6-5 yo, that's my craps field numbers. Far right side, I like that 12 too in that area. 12 also, I should say. It's a double primary hit, stick right. Pinched it right in the corner. Alright, y'all. Well, I do appreciate it. That was a 7, by the way. 6-1, I got one side of it. I do appreciate you guys swinging in, saying hi. We will be at the Jack's Cleveland tonight. I'll play there before I go to work, and then this weekend I will be at MGM Detroit. Scott and myself will be at the Jack's tonight, and then thanks, Jeremy, or Jerome, Terry. What was I saying? Oh yeah, Scott and myself will be at the Jack's tonight, and then Sam and myself will be at Detroit, MGM, Friday, Saturday night, probably sometime Sunday morning. Keep an eye out. Just wrapped up one testing, the $50 shooter that was a mess, and I'm doing the field laddering with the blender for the next series. Those ones are only going to be released once a day just because they take so freaking long. Those are like 25, 30-minute videos easily because there's just so much going on with laddering the field and then laddering up the back for the blender. So go ahead and check it out. Let me know what you think. But as always, I do appreciate you guys, and man, it's always a pleasure doing the live chat, seeing you guys tune in. Chris B, I appreciate all your kind words. You are a scholar. I appreciate your time. So until later, I'm going to get out of here. Hopefully you guys have a great day, and we'll hit that felt tonight. See if we can clean up that I got a $25 free play and a free meal and free parking, so I'm already up $70. That's the way I look at it, man. I'll take the free food. But until later, you guys know what to do.